Imagine having this for our policies, how powerful that would be. This is why when I heard about Napkin, I was like, ooh, that's actually a really cool idea, was for things like this. Welcome back to the channel, friends. Excited to have you back here with us today on another exciting AI tool for local government. This particular tool, I've read about it. I've seen a couple videos here and there, but I've never actually used this tool before. Usually when I make a video, I do some research ahead of time. I've logged into the tool, I've used it, and then I make a video. This one, I am going in completely blind. So you're gonna see it for the first time along with me as we go through this video together. If you're not already subscribed here, please go ahead and click that subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. If you like this content, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, of course, please smack that thumbs down button twice. If there are other AI tools that I've not made a video on yet and you want to see me do that, please comment below and I'll work on creating a video for that and figure out, hey, can this be applied to local government? Because that's what we do here on the channel. We talk about local government and how generative AI can help augment the work of local government. Let's get dived in or get started with Napkin AI. All right, this is Napkin AI. Actually, this is Perplexity AI talking about Napkin AI. I want to just give you a quick rundown of what Napkin AI is or what it's supposed to be. That way, when we get into the system, we know what we're looking for and how to use this. So it's an innovative AI tool that transforms text descriptions into visual sketches and diagrams. So it's good for idea generation. It also has instant sketch generation, collaborative features such as sharing capabilities, real-time editing and feedback, and export options in various formats. On the business side, it can be used for developing ideas, creating pitch decks, flowcharts, process diagrams, and business model visualizations. All right, we're gonna get started here and let's dive in to Napkin AI. Okay, here's the front page. And let's see here. Where are you planning to use Napkin visuals? I've never used it before, so I don't know. I must say, I don't know. I've never used this before. Sign in here. Create my first napkin. So you can do it by pasting my text content or by generating text using AI. I'm gonna do the second one first. Let's do one of these preset ones, just kind of play with it and see what it comes up with. So far, this kind of feels like ChatGPT. Feel like we get the same response in ChatGPT. Best practices for hiring an interview. Okay. All right, we can generate a visual for this, see what it comes up with. If it's just a picture or what it is exactly. Oh, it's like a process chart here. Interesting. Okay. Can I copy anything here? Any interaction with this thing? I'm trying to play with it, see what happens. Different styles. I like this one right here. Let's go with this guy right here. You can even change this to different fonts. That's kind of cool. So you can change the fonts there. You can change the style this to marker style, I guess, or rounded or square, sharp thickness. You can make it that way. That's probably better. You can change this at all or download this as something interesting. We can change the color too. Let's see what else we got here. On the sketch, we can sketch something else out here. I think you just free draw. So maybe do like here, there, and then, yeah, interesting. Alrighty, not sure what to do with that. Label, you can spark sketch, rectangle there, I guess. You can say, remember this. I'm having this next to listen actively. So maybe move this guy down here and move this guy down here. I don't know. All right, so far this is kind of weird. Let's do a new napkin and see what we come up with. Let's do a blank napkin and just see what we can do. Do one with draft with AI. And let's create a napkin for budgeting process for a city. The budget process for a city government. Again, very similar to ChatGPT so far. If I hit one of these guys right here, what can I do with this thing? Does this create a diagram for me with that little icon? Yep. And for this one, maybe we do something like this because it's kind of a continuous thing and they all interlink together. What other things can we do here? All I don't like so far is I can only do one at a time, it looks like. So can I do more visuals than one? I'll do this guy right here. Yep, that's good there. Oh, I can do more than one. Same one. I want like a budget implementation process. And this is weird, super weird. I kind of like it, but I don't know. It's very, very sensitive to the mouse. I'll try this guy right here. There we go. It's like it's very sensitive to the mouse movements, where just a slight movement of the mouse takes the whole thing off. I'm still trying to figure out how this thing works. Guys, I'm doing this literally. I've never used this tool before. I'm trying it for the first time to see what it comes up with. So not bad. Again, basically what it looks like it's doing is it's taking what you would probably already get in ChatGPT and then creating some diagrams here. So let me try something out here. Let me see something here. I'm gonna go to ChatGPT, and let's say I'm a city manager and I want to create a strategic planning retreat for my department heads in preparation for the next fiscal year. What I'm seeing here is very, very similar to what I have over here in Napkin. And let's try something here. I'm gonna open this up in Canva. I said Canva, I meant to say Canvas. And I'm gonna give it a theme, just a generic theme. The theme for this retreat is Arite excellence in all we do, even the little things. Let's give it a quick theme here. And I will make this one day. Make this a 1-day program. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to put this in ChatGPT, and then I'm going to move this over into Napkin, because if you remember when we first started this video, there's an option to be able to paste text into there. So I'm curious what that looks like. So we can try that out as well. So let me copy all of this. And then let's go over here. We'll create a new napkin. Let's go back to the very, very beginning to napkin, right? So I'm gonna go back to napkin.ai, sign in again, new napkin, blank napkin. I'm gonna paste this right here. All right, so now our whole thing's pasted in there. If I go highlight this, can I do anything here with this? Can I take this and create a new napkin with this, or draft with AI? Nope, that didn't work. Go back. All right, let me see here. This is basically just a program here. So maybe I can do something like this for the visualization, workshops, retreat sequence. Okay. On this one, let's add a process for identifying what's excellent and what's not. Now it's kind of vague, but I'm just trying to see something we can come up with to create a process thing of some sort that then we can put into Napkin and see what it comes up with. And I'm going to have them expand in each of these different sections here. Here we go. I think this is a little better. Let's see if we can grab this and put this into the napkin, copy here, and then let's go down here, paste this in here. And then I'm going to look at this and see what it comes up with for a diagram of some sort with napkin. Or maybe we could do this. I wonder if I can highlight just, I can. So I can highlight certain ones. So let's just do this one for the self-assessment tool. Grab this right here and make a visualization just for this. I like this one kind of. So this is kind of a cool way to be able to visualize stuff pretty quickly. Let's also do a couple other things. We'll try to export it then and see what happens. Let's also grab this right here. I kind of like this matrix right here. So now let's go to the top and see what happens with this. Pulls out of there, and let's look at sharing this. So you can share it as a link to anyone. You can also download as a PDF. Let's download this as a PDF and just see what happens here. It's exporting to PDF, and here is our presentation here. I thought there was something where we can collaborate with things too. I wonder if you can collaborate, because if you share the link, then other people can look at the same thing as well too. Let me grab one more thing too and see something a little more robust. I'm going to bring in a checklist and see what that comes up with for a napkin. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring in one of the governance resources that are available at civicinnovation.ai. The website, I have a bunch of resources and governance resources from literally all over the world that I've compiled onto this web page here. So go check it out if you want to. I'll put a link below. So what I have here is I'm going to grab this one from Connecticut. The state of Connecticut has an AI responsible use framework. I'm going to grab this right here. I'm going to do a couple things here. I'm going to download this, summarize it in ChatGPT, and then from there, I'm going to have it create a process for me in ChatGPT. and then put that into Napkin and see what we can come up with here. All right, cool. So here's a 10-point checklist. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to put this into here. And then let's see what we come up. I'm going to do the whole thing too. I want the whole thing to be some kind of visualization, like a step-by-step checklist of some sort. Let's see what it comes up with. This is better. Yep. Ooh, I like this one right here. Implementation framework with the kind of pillars. Makes me think of a government building of some sort. And for this one, I can do different suggestions. So I can do, or different picture suggestions. Okay, that's how you change different pictures here. Interesting. Did you see the icons change? If I hit this little blue or blue outlined lightning logo, I can change it to different things here. So I'll change this to maybe implementation guidelines. We also change the font as well. So different font options. We can do like a Roboto slab. One thing is if you do one, you got to do them all. It doesn't change all at once, which is kind of a bummer. So kind of a weird, funky tool. I like the visualizations. These visualizations could be super helpful, especially if you think about like creating a white paper or a document or something like that, and you want to visualize what you're talking about. That can be a super, super helpful tool. I know I said I'm going to do this as one more thing, but I'm going to try something as well too. And let's grab something here, a city policy on sick leave. I'm just going to grab just a quick city policy on this here. I want a sample city policy on sick leave in PDF format. All right, here's one from the city of Sacramento. And this one is 8 pages long. So I'm just going to copy the sick leave verification part and see what this might come up with. Copy this, do Napkin. I'm going to show you why this might be actually kind of a cool way to do this. Paste this in here.
2 hours later.
Okay, so it took a little bit of time for me to get this put in the right format here, had to play around some stuff here just to make sure it was all formatted correct. And let's see what this comes up with. This is one of the struggles of doing this live, is sometimes they're one of these different formatting and things like that. So, and let's see what this process comes up with here. I like this little chart here. This is why I think this tool could be super helpful. Imagine you look at your policies and they can be very confusing at times, right? It can be one policy might seem to conflict with another policy in the language of things. So imagine being able to take your policies, creating a process chart for that and putting this right here directly into your policy. That way people can see visually, okay, as a supervisor, what do I do? Meet with other department heads, with HR. Okay, does a criteria met? Yes, it's met. All right, let's go to medical verification required. Do we have that? So we submit verification, we look at compliance review, and then removal from verification. So it's either yes, it's true, or no, it's not true. And so we can take the next steps from there. Imagine having this for our policies, how powerful that would be. This is why when I heard about Napkin, I was like, ooh, that's actually a really cool idea, was for things like this. So hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if there's an AI tool you want me to review and figure out there's applications for local government, comment below. Love to do that for you guys. And until next time, be well.